Good now. Cool. Got the buds figured out. Good morning. Got my coffee. How's your morning, Jason? Good morning.
Oh, bro, it's Friday. Friday.
Yes, it
Happy
is.
Friday. It is
Happy
going
Friday.
well. It's
Very
going
good.
well. I cruised through the Starbucks already. It's Friday morning. It's 5:21, Phoenix, Arizona. We're coming at you live.
Live.
Fred's getting ready to get the ball. He hears deeds, so he knows it's playtime.
Playtime. Time to throw the ball. Feed me. Throw it.
Yeah. So how has life been treating you since Wednesday? Anything good happen? Anything
Yeah. Yeah. A couple
horrible?
things. Yeah.
Horrible.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Totally
Wednesday.
miserable.
Yeah. No, I'm actually feeling better. Feeling good. Good morning, Damien. He's signed on. How are you doing this morning? Thanks for watching. You're you're a man among men. Thank you for all that you
Popping
do
on.
for popping on and in the window cleaning industry, everything hooking it up. So good job.
Hell to the yeah.
Out of the as far as the past week, Wednesday had a big job. Went out and did gutters and windows. Actually, no. What did I do Wednesday? I did a house wash, a driveway, and windows. So I did three services and got done right before dark. Was able to check out the Squeegee Life podcast while I was working, so that was always good. And good morning, Mr. Emerson. Good morning, Sam.
Oh,
Uh,
Sam in the house, bro. Right on.
mhm. Thanks for popping on. We appreciate you watching and the thumbs up and all that. So thank you.
Yeah,
Um,
Sam just got an affiliate
oh,
through
nice.
yeah, that's pretty cool, man. So congrats
Cool.
to him.
Congrats. I was just put on as a print affiliate. So I'll be doing business cards, signs, door hangers, all that fun stuff for the WCR print shop. So be getting into that another time. But got a mosquito buzzing around the laptop this morning. Nope. He's fast.
Gotcha.
But anyway, yeah, so I had a big job Wednesday. I finished it in a couple hours, 4 hours. It was a nice job. I was kind of nervous about selling the Wednesday, Thursday before I leave, but I had a big job pop up that she wanted done Wednesday. Yesterday, I did a quick, easy, like a 30-minute gutter cleaning. I spent more time in the truck driving to the job and back than I did actually cleaning. And it was already like the black storms everywhere. So it was thundering and lightning and like drizzling rain. So I was in a hurry to get out of there. So I descended the invoice and dipped. And she texted me while I'm halfway home. Hey, I wanted to give you some cash as a tip. Damn it. So I'm like, no, no tip necessary. You already paid the invoice. Thank you so much for your business. Call me back next year in 6 months. But and she's like, are you sure I can? So what I'm doing is I got a job this afternoon before I leave for the trip. So I'm going to be in her kind of neck of the woods driving past her house. So I'm going to text her and be like, hey, I'll be dipping through it, 5:40 today if you want to leave that cash.
Yeah, right.
Kidding, kidding, not kidding, because it'll go in the gas tank. But yeah, so I've got a gutter cleaning today that's only like 70 feet. It's like it's on a duplex, so it's a one-story. It's like an L around their house. So I just have to like move the ladder a couple times, scoop that. When I'm done with that, I'm cleaning the ladies' windows, and I'm doing the double package where I'm cleaning them by hand. And this is kind of ridiculous, but I like to do it because it's like OCD. But where I'll clean them by hand, detail those bastards, and then I'll whip out the water fed pole and then go around it and then just scrub the frames and all that much better. Um, Customers like that. It might be stupid because you're doing twice as much work for. I'm already cleaning the damn window, but I go over it again with the water fed pole to remove all the soaps that I use and anything that I missed along the edges and stuff. And it also helps the sills out. So it's a nice gutter cleaning, nice window package before I leave for my trip. So we've already got like our stops laid out, and we're going to up. Morning, Thomas. Morning, Tom Wilson. Um,
Sweet Tom in the house.
Ouija Tom. Yeah, so we're leaving tonight. We're gonna drive 5.5 hours, 5.5 hours to Texarkana. After we leave Texarkana tomorrow morning, we're gonna drive 11 hours and a half to Cincinnati, Ohio. And so when we get to Ohio, we're gonna camp there for the night, and then the next day is a 6 hour and 40-minute drive to our Airbnb, grandma's house type deal. So it's a nice short Sunday. Check-in times at 1, 2, 3, 4 anyway, so we've got plenty of time to dick around to get there. So it's all
Yeah.
good. We got it planned out. I've got shit staged around the house. I'm going to be in the chair today till about 1 maybe, and then I'm going to do my jobs. But I'm going to pack up the house, get all the shit ready. We don't want to forget the Dramamine pills for the kids. We're going to be going to Darien Lake, so I'm going to be doing like the Superman and all those awesome roller coasters. So I'm going to need the Dramamine because I'm older now and my stomach's going to be. Bleh. So it's got to need whatever. What's up with your day today?
We've got a client of mine who I've had for about 6 years. She goes, I don't know, 4 or 5 times a year. Typically, we just do her back wall,
Mm.
which is her viewpoint. She's got a nice big property. So we're doing that. It's payday. Uh, we're just doing some stuff. Just
Fridays.
last gig of the week. Um, yeah, I'm good, man. We're
Cool.
doing that one. Julian's back home. He was in Colorado when I was there, but he was staying at my brother's house, so I didn't really spend too much time with him.
Mhm.
Um, but he has soccer training in the mornings from 6:45 until 8:30. So I take him to practice, either go to
Nice.
a job, check in on Billy. I don't really need to check in on Billy. I go check in on the
Make your,
clients,
yeah,
make
yeah,
my face seen. You know what I mean?
that's it.
Shake some hands, kiss some babies, do that
Good
kind of
morning.
stuff.
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't have to check in on Billy. Just want to reiterate that he's a fucking pro.
Yeah.
Um,
You're, you're saying hi to the customer. Yeah.
Yeah, so I go, and she's been around a long time. So I want to go over do that. I might go knock on some doors while I'm there real quick, but then I got to get
Cool.
back to pick him up. It's in a great gated community, 3 miles from my house, but unfortunately, it's a little bit of ways from where his soccer training is. So,
Doesn't make
uh,
sense to drive, you know, like it would take
yeah,
longer to drive and get there to Smile than it would take to, it wouldn't make sense. Yeah.
yeah, but I'll probably go anyways, just because he likes to get to training a little early. Um, and I don't need to be there for that long. I do enjoy watching him train and the kids train. I've known the majority of the boys that he trains with. I've known for since he was a little boy, like 8 years old. So I'm tight with all the kids and the parents, and it kind of, to be honest, it makes me feel good to watch them doing their thing and having fun.
Sure.
The training sucks, but you can see that they're working hard and all striving for the same effort. So it's a cool thing. So
Cool. Cool. Hopefully
yeah,
self-motivated kids, you know,
well,
like
and
Jerry's
you
kids.
know,
Hey,
so there's coaching staff and the instructors. They're also teaching. They're doing. He has some kind of not moral of the day, but he always has some kind of lesson that's tied into soccer or sports or them growing up.
sure.
So
He
I
must
try
have
to
got
pay.
the soccer coach calendar. Like it's Friday the 17th. All right. Today we're going to talk about courage and determination to hit that ball. So
So
he's got
here's
one
the
lined
best
up every
part.
day.
Yeah, here's the best part is they're always teaching. So I'm actually trying to
That's
learn.
good.
I'm always trying to learn from two or three of those coaches. One of them happens to be a mentor of mine. The other one, he's a great coach too. I just don't have that relationship with him. But
Sure.
I'm always, no matter what, I'm always trying to learn. It's just like the window cleaning game. Uh, we're always trying to learn from one another. Speaking of learning from one another, uh, I don't know if you can see this or not, but I am
Mhm.
rocking one of our mentors, Caps.
The window guys. Yeah.
Caps
Zane.
shirts. I wanted to pay some homage to our friend. Like I said, I would consider him a mentor of both of ours. A great guy, Mike Nichols, and
Mike,
uh,
thank you.
and his partner, his slash road dog stepson, Zane Amerson. Both of them, I would consider them mentors and friends. And
Yes.
while I was there a couple weeks ago, I was able to snag a hat and shirt from Mike, and so I wanted to let
Nice.
him know that I'll rock it proud while I'm out in Arizona. I gave a hat to Billy too, and he's going to get a shirt today. So
Nice.
one of the best ways that I can think that I can pay some respects to my friends and others in the industry is to rock their shit.
Rock it
Um,
out.
yeah, I think it's rad
That's
that I think it's rad that he's kind enough to break me off a cap and a shirt, and
yep.
I got some stickers from Zane, and it's if I get stuff from other window cleaners and I really I always want, the only way I can say thanks is by wearing it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
let them know I
Yeah.
care, and yeah, it's cool. So shout out to Mike. I know he had a big week this week, and shout out to Zane because they're always killing it. I got a quick question though. You mentioned
Yes,
on
always
Wednesday.
busy.
Yeah, they are
Go
always
ahead.
busy. You mentioned on Wednesday you caught a little bit of the Squeegee Life podcast. How'd that go?
Sean was on there, did a great episode. It went good. Went good. He told his origin story. You know what got him started out with window cleaning, and how he started in 2021, and you can see his meteoric rise to having a nice list of clientele. He's got the nice hotspot. He's got all the best equipment, and he knows his shit. So it was cool seeing watching that one. Sean's a good dude. I didn't know much about him except for he likes to hit the gym and he's fucking always cleaning windows. But now I know why he's at the gym. A little bit of his story, and it's inspiring. It's cool seeing other guys in our industry make it and doing awesome and sharing their story. So hats off to the Squeegee Life guys for interviewing Sean this week. That was a cool episode. And he held his own. It's a tough. It's like a gladiator brawl sometimes on that one. It's pretty fun to watch. But he can serve. He can serve.
He managed
Yes.
well.
Yeah, it was a cool interview. They asked a bunch of cool questions and it was nice getting the insight. You know, it helps. You pick up stuff for your business. He does the same thing I do. He's got like a very small radius. He's not going
Yeah,
35 miles out. He's locked into his lakefront area and surrounding area. That's me. Like I get calls all the time from other parts of Houston, and I just cut it right off. It's like, sorry, but you're like a 35-minute drive that you're out of my service area. Have a good day, because I just want boop, the 5 or 10 miles right here. So
yeah,
he's doing something good. He also, he read the Blue Window Cleaning Blueprint by Chris Lambrinides, and if you get that book on the WCR store, add it to your cart, read it because it's filled with all sorts of knowledge and stuff. How to run a window cleaning business, how to send flyers, all the juicy nuggets, guys. Get the window cleaning blueprint on WCR. It'll do you good.
nice. Yeah, I caught the first 12 minutes, and then I had to run 11 minutes and 49 seconds to be exact. So I did catch
Sure.
a lot of his origin story. I kind of knew that because I was fortunate enough to spend some time with him. I think there's a lot more to it too, dude.
Oh yeah.
He's quite the character. Um, and he's a bright guy.
Hmm.
Um, he's super crafty too. Like he talked, the part that I caught, he talked about being a former woodworker as well. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, and so the total takeover, hashtag total takeover. I don't know if he hit on that where that came from or whatnot, but um, we'll have to get some more questions answered from him soon, because there's more. I'd love to talk to him again. Sorry, my dogs are going fucking crazy. Um,
Definitely, yeah.
but yeah, that sounds
There's a
like it
cat.
was a
Maybe it's waffles or pancake.
no. Pancake and waffle are inside. Usually, what happens is when Floyd sees something like that, yeah, he
Sets
goes
the other one
nuts.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he's just
it'll
being a
do that.
dumbass. I
It's like when you have a,
apologize.
a small kid, like a 1 or 2 year old, and you get like a UPS delivery or someone rings the doorbell. Now, get away from the door, damn it. It's fun.
Dude,
Kids and
he's a
dogs, always
beagle.
fun.
He's a beagle mix, and he thinks he's like a tough guy, but in actuality,
Hmm.
he's a big pain in the ass because all he does is howl like that. Give me one sec. I apologize.
That's fine. Reminds me of a meme I saw yesterday on Twitter. I was scrolling through and it was like somebody yelling at a dog. The dog's like barking at the door. He's like, "I'm trying to alert you of danger." And the owner's like, "Shut up, dog." And the dog's like, like, "I'm just trying to help you out." It's sad. Dogs get a bad rap. If only they could speak English, they'd probably not shut up. Ball,
I know,
ball,
right?
ball. Yep.
So I'll tell you another one too. Is like dogs at other people's houses don't bother me,
Sure.
but when I hear my dog, it's like the worst. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
It's
Uh, I
because
can I can do
it
an entire
interrupts your spot, your home, your safe place. You want it quiet. You want it content. At a customer, the dog does whatever it wants. It's their
yeah.
house.
Well, and I
I get it.
just yeah, it's not my house, it's their house, and it doesn't affect me. Like I
Right.
I just block it out. But at
Sure.
home, I hear that and I'm just like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yesterday, no, Wednesday, I was doing the house wash windows driveway patio, and they had a big, not a what the hell they call a brindle mastiff mixed with a pit bull. So it was a big ass, muscular
Yeah,
dog that could kill you. And here I am, like I'm trying to take a screen out. There's like a mallard duck, not a mallard, but one of the nasty muscovy ducks sitting on like 13 eggs, And so I'm like trying to scoop in there to get the screen popper out of there, get the screen out. And so I'm like already on edge when this duck's going to come up and bite me in the ass. So I have to keep my eye on it. And then at the same time, the fucking dog inside is right against the window. So I've had like three motherfuckers, like out loud. I'm listening to music the whole time. So that's why it's also getting at me. But if the lady was inside, like on her computer at that window, she heard me mother F maybe 4 times because I've had to take the screens out, put them back in. So the dog waits and then lunges at the windows and scares the shit out of you because big dog's gonna break the window, come through. It was just funny, just observational humor, but screaming out mother F because the dog
Yeah.
is right at the window, busting through the blinds and shit. Like, Jesus, Cujo, let me put the screen back. I'm almost done. But good stuff. Good stuff. And yeah, so dogs can always make it interesting. Their inside windows were pretty nasty because of the dog nose everywhere, but I wasn't going to try to do any interior windows, not with those dogs. But yeah, and the duck was fine. The whole service never attacked me. I knew it was boss. I maintained eye contact so it wouldn't whatever. And I threw like a piece of plastic over it when I was doing the house wash because I'm all paranoid getting bleach on the duck. So I kind of shoot it away, but it wouldn't move. So I threw a garbage bag over it for a minute. Pretty content. I didn't choke a duck out, so that was nice. And I'm gonna check on those babies here next week because it was the neighborhood over, so it's like half a mile away or zero point 0.4 miles. So she's really close. I might text her like, "Hey, how's that duck doing?" And you're gonna have like 13 baby ducks messing around, shitting all over your front yard, your brand new clean driveway. Pain in the ducks. Pain in the ducks.
Pain in the ducks.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got a message from our buddy John Magdos. He says good morning. I don't know if he's jumping on, but I know he's awake, and I want to give him a
Cool.
quick
Being
shout
awake is a
out.
good thing.
Yeah, being
Yes.
awake is a
Oh,
good thing.
wait. Yeah. Window cleaning resource. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you, WCR, for all you do. We appreciate you. You guys are the best, and nothing but love. And Floyd wants
Absolutely.
that ball thrown.
Yeah, he's a nut job. But yeah, John,
He
I wanted
sure
to give a
is.
shout out to John because he's always giving us little pointers after he watches the videos and lets us know, hey,
Oh yeah.
your setup on my end, like this is episode 2 or 3 or 4. He's telling me like, hey, your setup is weird. Why are you vertical and he's horizontal or this and that and or hey,
It
it's
don't
dark
make
on
no
one.
sense.
Yeah, it don't
Yeah.
make no sense. So John's always giving us pointers, and I just want to say
Cool.
thanks for keeping us
Yes.
locked in.
Yep. Yep.
And
Thank you, John.
we appreciate you, bro. We
Yeah, I
appreciate.
uploaded our video to YouTube Wednesday, and I added in Squeegee Tom's intro video and loaded it. Was like, yeah, and then John, like a couple minutes later, was like, hey, Mark, it looks like shit. It's too boxed in. It's like, what? So I got new CapCut software so I can edit and add things because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah,
So I didn't
we're
know there's a
learning on the
ratio
fly,
button.
guys.
Yeah, reading on the fly. So he helped us out. 16:9 ratio. Didn't know that. So now it's not a squeezed in little whatever. So hopefully going to catch that before I upload again this week. And we're going to have Tom's cool intro video. So again, thank you, Tom. Thank you, John. Thanks for your help.
Hell yeah! You know what's rad, dude? Is I'm super excited and stoked about this. Is the more and more that we continue to do this, the more and more feedback we continue to gain and get, and guys like
Yes.
Tom are contributing to the show. Guys like Damien contributing to the show. Guys like
Yep.
Craig popping in. Guys like Mark Tanner popping in. You know what I mean? Like
Thank you,
it's a
guys. Yeah. It's
yeah,
helpful.
it is, and our goal is to eventually do some more I don't want to say reviewing and talking about tools and stuff like that because we do like to keep it light and keep it flowing. But
Yeah.
eventually we are going to be doing some like next week. I'm going to try and do a demo on the Atom because I have the Atom and the Max Plus, so I'm going to get both machines out. Um, and show people a couple different heads, show people a couple different poles and things like that. But yeah,
Yep.
right. But
We'll make it a window cleaning show. We talk a lot about the business. We talk about our our struggles in the business, customers, funny, whatever. But we never talk about the tools. So maybe we should start like one day a week,
yeah,
because we do the three-ish. Just highlight a tool Monday or Tuesday or when not. Yeah,
yeah.
you get it. We'll shoot those ideas. But yeah, I
So
like it. Sounds good.
all that stuff is still in the
Good
works.
idea.
Obviously, we're only like in our first 40 something episodes.
Sure.
We're a work in progress. It's progress, not perfection, and we're just trying to have some fun and your
That's it.
interaction to the people out there, um, it really helps because we want to know what you guys want to see, and we want to know what you guys want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm really excited though, because I still haven't used my Atom since I've been home, and today might be a good day for me to use it while I'm at my job today. I don't know if I'm going to have time. I
Yep.
feel like the guy
Hook it up.
Frank the
Hook it
Tank.
up. Run water through it regardless. Get water in there to move the. I mean, you don't even worry about mildew or algae where you're at.
Not really.
We do. So you've got to get water going through it just to kind of get the stagnation out in case you have enclosed mildew or anything like that. Just a thought. It'll keep
Yeah,
your membranes and stuff fresher longer. So go and get.
yeah, absolutely. So we got that going
Yep.
on today. I feel like there was something else. Oh, so I told you earlier this week I sent you something.
Okay.
Um,
Cool.
However, it came from Ireland.
Oh, and
So I
that's
don't know when
weird,
the
isn't
hell
it?
it's going to get. Yeah, I had no
You know,
idea it was going to come from Ireland. So you'll
neat.
probably get it when you get back.
You like doing a jig? There we go. You can't see it,
Yeah,
but my feet were moving.
I think you're really going to love it though.
Cool.
Hey, want
Oh
some
man.
geese?
Yeah, I want some geese. Get some wah-wahs. That's cool. Geese are fun. I got great blue herons and white egrets in my walk every morning. There's a green belt ditch, so there are always egrets and blue herons. They're eating fish, eating whatever the hell they eat down there, baby fish, frogs. But we get those flying around a lot. And we get these peregrine hawks or falcons or some. I don't know if they're peregrine. They might be Mexican hawks. No racism there. But they last year I caught one on video. Like they were doing it together, and I actually was lucky enough to catch it on camera. And so I also got him doing his like fly around, like, "Ah," like look what I just did. Point of that story is that this morning they're usually pairs, right? Husband and wife, and then they circle and they hunt all day. This morning I was done with my walk and there was like 15 of those gray hawks flying around. So watch out for your neighborhood kitties because they're coming for you. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have two cats. I live by water.
Hmm.
It sounds really weird because I'm in like Northwest Glendale, which is Phoenix. But there's a water in my community, like lakeside. People have like little tiny docks by their
Sure.
for paddle boats and shit.
Manicured lakes, of course.
Yeah, manicured lakes, man-made lakes, whatever. But we have all sorts of waterfowl and birds and all this nonsense. And um, we have a bald eagle that
Nice.
actually, yeah, that comes by and kicks it. We have a photographer that rolls out like every morning taking pictures of all these cool birds. But
Yeah.
yeah, so we did not allow our cats to be outside for like the first 2-3 years, and then finally we're just like, you know what, F it, I can't. We have one cat, we have two cats, Pancake and Waffle, but
Yeah.
one cat would sit at the glass door and just be like this all day
Yep.
long, and it would
Get
happen
me
for
out.
hours at a time, and I'm just like, you know what, I can't look at this cat basically telling me I hate
In
being
the
inside.
eyes
Yeah, we
of
finally let it
an
out.
angel. Yeah, gotta let me out. Do it for the cats.
Yeah.
And if you feed him more, he won't be lifted off by the owl. I have stories in my neighborhood of owls snatching like cats or like very small dogs. I mean, just disappear. People never saw their cat again, and then they check their camera, and an owl will take it. So watch out for those owls. You know. But yep. So yeah, cats always fun. Watch out for the cat shit in the landscaping beds. Very gross. Very
No
gross.
fun.
Yep.
And it is gross for sure. So you
Oh
said
yeah.
you're in the chair today, and then you got a gig tonight or this afternoon
Yep.
before you roll out.
Gig today, and then I got to slide by that lady's house and pick up her 5, 10, or $20 cash tip that she was going to give me yesterday that I zipped out of because of the rain. But yeah, I mean, this a super easy job. She lives in a duplex, so I just quoted her my minimum more or less because there's probably 2 windows on the back, 3 on the side, 1 in the front, and then a door. So it's like 8 windows. So I charge her the minimum, and I'm going to throw in screens for free because she probably has 4 or 5 screens. Usually charge $4 a pop. Um, and then yeah, once I'm done with that, zip on home, unload all my shit out of my truck, start a quick load of laundry so I can clean the towels that I use, and then load the van, and we're getting the fuck out of Dodge, driving 5.5 hours to Texarkana, and we have it all planned out. So, fingers crossed, everything goes out well. Funny news. Like last week, I think Monday of this week or Friday, I was in the chair and my wife called. She got run off the road by somebody and like
Oh,
busted a
yeah, yeah,
tire.
yeah.
Yeah. So I was lucky enough that the one tire on our van that needed to be switched was the one that took a shit. So we're good on tires. I checked the coolant, the oil's good. So we're good for the trip. We just have to make it there without, getting all angry and stuff. It's a long ride, 22 and a half hours with your family, three kids. It's yeah, my wife's like, please don't get stressed out. I'll be fine. It'll be great. I'm going to be working on the book. I'm going to bring all my AWC magazines with me. I've got like a stack, so I'm going to reread the articles and get some knowledge up here and read some of like your articles and stuff. Some great stuff from American Window Cleaning Magazine.
Yeah,
So
speaking of, I just got mine with Gabe on the cover
nice.
earlier in this week. Um, it's awesome. I haven't had an opportunity to scroll through it just yet, but I'm gonna do the same this weekend. Matter of fact, you're talking about the writing. I need to put together. I need to put my writing hat on. Uh, it's not the aluminum foil one, but it's yeah. I'm gonna. I
Get
don't.
some
I don't
knowledge.
type. Yeah, I gotta start hunting and pecking for my keyboard and straight putting some stuff together. Tell a
Yeah.
little bit about exactly how this little trip went, and so it should be fun. I'm looking
Yes.
forward to getting some of it out there, and yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that.
That's
Um,
cool.
Speaking of things to look forward to, uh, booked the hotel yesterday.
Awesome. Huge, huge. Here you come.
Yep,
Very
booked
nice.
the flight yesterday.
Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, I'm
So
going to. Got my flight booked. I'm all
so
set.
I
And
guess we're going to the huge.
going to the huge. Yeah, we're not yeah, it's gonna be a good time. There's all you can eat. The restaurants are the shit. Expensive. But fun. It'll be a good deal. There's gonna be a lot of dudes that are, if you haven't planned on coming or if you're waiting, right now is the time to get it because flights are cheapest, you know, the 40 days leading up to the event. And
Yeah.
yeah, so then support Craig with tickets to the huge. If you don't have tickets, we'll get Craig's link down there or something, or you can find it. But support museum, the Rolling with the Window Clearing Museum. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so definitely. And matter of fact, I did reach out. So I've been playing phone tag with one of the main guys from the huge, Sid Greif, and
Nice.
I messaged him. Um, I messaged him. I think the first day that we were on in. Let's see. I was on the road in North Carolina, and I messaged him, and then he messaged me back like right when I was getting ready to go to have. He called when I was actually sitting down with Jersey, and I was like, "Shit, I really need to take this call." But I'm sitting here personally in front of Jersey while
Yeah,
Sid's calling, and I'm like, well, I could have a lot of worse problems to have than having two titans in our field, one right in front of me and one calling on the other line.
yeah,
Uh, so yeah, it was cool, but I except I couldn't be two places at once.
yes,
Uh, and then I spaced calling him back, and then I called him. I sent him a text yesterday, and his reply was like, "Yeah, man, I'm on vacation now, but I'll catch up with you next week." So
cool,
he and I will touch base next week. I'm looking forward to chopping it up with him. Uh,
nice.
he's an interesting cat, and I think I told you a while back, one of our first interviews. Um, the first, the last time I was like berated or like talked down to by a client was last September,
Mhm.
and I had some lady who doesn't know me from Adam, like whatever. She just went off on me for some reason, and
People have bad days. Yeah,
yeah. So um I was like bummed out, and I was pissed off, and I was fuming, and I'm like, fuck that lady, this and that.
yeah,
And then Sid called, and it was out of the blue, but it was like everything that he told me at that second, that day, I really needed to hear.
Hmm.
and it made me realize again too, like I'm 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 right where I'm supposed to be. Um, just keep moving forward, just keep being you, just keep doing you, and everything's
Hmm.
gonna be all right. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yep.
So, yeah,
What? Yeah. Yesterday I had a call, and here's I almost fucked myself on a call for an estimate. I got a call. The name of the caller was Ronald McDonald. So I'm laughing like, holy shit, check this. Hey, hey.
seriously,
So yeah, so I called my son in here. I said, look, I got a celebrity calling for window cleaning. He goes, who? Oh my gosh, Ronald McDonald. So like I took a screenshot because it was funny. And then I'm trying to answer the phone, but my screenshot on an Apple phone took the screenshot, moved it to the left, bottom corner. So I couldn't reach my finger to swipe and answer. So I'm like, mother effer. So I'm waiting. So like then you have to stand there and wait for the damn box to go away. By then it went to voicemail, but I answered it because you can do that. And sent the guy an estimate and kind of made a joke about the Ronald McDonald thing. And the
yeah,
guy is probably a true diehard lover of McDonald's and stuff because he could have been Ronnie McDonald, he could have been Ron McDonald, but he went full Ronald, you know. So he enjoys McDonald's and he knows the notoriety. But yeah, I almost lost the call because I screenshotted it. It's the funny part. But my son was laughing about the whole Ronald McDonald thing. I actually met Ronald McDonald when I was in Live Oak, Florida. It was very creepy, very scary because he had a guy who was like 6'4" next to him, obviously his trainer, without the makeup, and that was the funny part of it. But Ronald McDonald was very obnoxious to like the employees, like, "Hey, can I get some fries?" Oh, well, you guys shouldn't be eating them. Like, it was really weird. Like, it's a strange guy, you know.
that is
But
weird.
yeah, Ronald McDonald saw him in the wild. I think I saw him in like the '90s too when I was a kid, and it's like seeing, you know, Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. It's, oh my God, they exist. It's crazy. But yeah, also good on Ronald McDonald. He he's fun. He's a clown. What are you gonna do? Got big feet. Uh, yeah. So other than that,
He
I've
said
got
he's got
another.
big feet.
He's got big feet. Yeah, I mean, you're 6'4", you're gonna have big feet. If you have small feet, you know, maybe you got something going on. Maybe you need more iron or something. But Ronald McDonald, always a favorite. Didn't know he was still around. I thought they were phasing him out, but there he was in the wild.
Yeah,
But yeah, so anything anything for the weekend, like I'm gonna be stuck in a car until Sunday, so I'll be putting stupid lewd photos and crap on Facebook over the next couple hours. I'll be stuck in the car. But what are your good plans this weekend? Does Julian have any matches or anything?
no, he's got training tonight. I don't know what's going on this. Oh, you know what? So we are. He's Julian's going to spend the night at a friend's on Saturday, and my daughter is going to go to my brother-in-law and sister-in-law's house on Saturday. So I'm going to have a date night with my wife at the house
My wife. Very
with
nice.
my
Very
wife.
cool.
Yeah,
It's been
so
a while. I mean, you were out of
we're
town
looking.
and
It
shit.
has been a while.
Yeah, you gotta make those moments, man.
Yeah. So we'll probably hang out and be asleep by 8:30 on a Saturday night. She'll
Yeah,
want to
or your
stay up
wife.
late
Yeah,
and watch a
it's
movie or
either
something. Fall asleep.
my wife and I used to go on the dates and stuff. And when we had like the first kid or two, her mom would watch her. Like, we either go to a movie. Do you want to go out for dinner? Do you want to go to Target? I guess we'll go to Target then. That's what she wanted. You know, it's about what the women want. So if she wants cut chocolate covered strawberries and some sirloin steak, make it happen. Um, my mom, you know, my wife and I don't do very many date nights because three kids, always working, whatever. But this week, when we're gonna be in Hamburg, so they've got a ton of really chic, you know, restaurants. I call them chic, but chic for the southern tier. We're going to be going out for dinner, drinks, appetizers, and stuff throughout the week, every night or so, to let my mom chill with the kids, take them to the park, and it'll be a really good week. So I'm hoping to de-stress, relax, and enjoy the cool weather because it's supposed to be high 70s, low 80s. Right now in Houston, it's 74. It's a beautiful walking weather, but it's going to get up to like 90, 91 today. So my mom also said her above ground pool is hovering like 87 degrees. So I'm like, yeah, bathwater. That's where
There
it's
you
at.
go.
So I'm happy about that.
Hell to
Hmm.
the yeah. I
And, you
can't
know,
stand cold water. It just makes me not want to get in.
it's hard too. That the first step is the deepest and coldest. But even bathwater, it might be too warm. I know, but it's the sweet spot for uh, outdoor pools between 82 and I guess 90 or so. So it'll be nice. I'm happy. It's last year it was like 78, 77. God damn, that's some chilly weather. But they've got a heat wave going on in Buffalo area, so they can have it until we get there. And then
Um,
I'm really looking forward to Darien Lake, like the roller coasters. It's been years, so I'm gonna do something fun with that. But hopefully, I don't hurl all over people and stuff. I got the older guts. So roller
yeah,
coasters, lots of fun.
nobody wants to get Ralphed on.
Nobody, especially the kids.
I'm looking at your back wall there. I see your techno pad. Have you seen the new nice pad?
I've heard, well, yeah, I've seen it, but I haven't touched it. I've got two
Yeah,
of the Technos.
I think I need to get a hold of one. I might
Yeah,
call Jersey
well,
today.
I got a
Saying,
walnut scrubber on this one, and the other one is packed. Well, maybe packed over here. I got a job today, but the other one I got the white pad on. So I always
yeah,
bring one to a job, and I'll hit the windows because down here we got a lot of lizard poop. Lizards shit on everything. They get behind the screens. They're gross. So that's kind of the debris that we have etched on is lizard poop. Yesterday or Wednesday, the customer I had, she had a lot of concrete spatter, but I was only water fed pulling her window, so I didn't really give a shit. Tried to get it off. The fingernail wasn't coming off. Even the techno pad won't work on everything, but it'll help detail and get you know if you're cleaning for the first time, definitely hit it with the techno pad to get off the stuff. Um, and yeah, do it that way. But yeah, get yourself a nice pad. I'm sure that's the same factor. Get some white pads, get some walnuts, and get it done because it's ergonomic. It's nice. You can put it on the end of a pole and kind of work it if you're working behind a bush. It still moves very nice. Uh,
yeah. I am gonna put in an order, um, like now
mhm.
because I want to try that one out.
Yeah,
And
it's got a whole bunch
uh,
of flex, whole bunch of bend, so you just put it on the end of your pole. You can hit the window from. Oh, almost
yeah,
got
I
him.
mean, I have those the techno, and I have the other blue one,
But you want
and
to try the nice?
yeah, I do want to try the nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's
And
nice.
I've been rocking the two white pads on my
Hmm.
makeup mop for I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, if
Um,
you're water fed polling, you can get the Mike Nichols's scrubber pad action.
contact scrub or
Contact scrubber. That'll help the windows if you're water fed polling. But yeah, sorry, I cut you off. I do have to leave in 1 minute because I'm actually going to be on time this morning because I'm thinking
oh,
I'm going to
good
get out
for
early.
you.
So gotta not be 5 or 10 minutes late today.
Well, then
So we gotta
wrap it
kind of
up, homeboy. Wrap
wrap it
it
up with the
up.
weasels. Ow! It's
Well,
Friday.
tell everybody what they got to hear.
Everybody, please drink water today, hydrate, and change your rubbers for God's sake. Change those damn things if you haven't this year. I mean, it's January,
Anybody,
June. It's end of June. Clean them, swip them, flip
anybody you
them.
want to shout out to?
Shout out to Mike. Thanks for being awesome with your knowledge and expertise. Staying busy as hell. Thanks for all the fun there. Squeegee Tom and John Magdos, thank you for all your support and dedication to helping us be better window cleaners, be better fathers and stuff in general. And thank you, Jason, for keeping it real and continuing this awesome podcast we have going. Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's been a fun experience, and doing these things in the mornings has been awesome. I appreciate you greatly. We are, like I said, we are a constant work in progress. We're trying to evolve and trying to make sure that we're putting out some good stuff for everybody, so it's not just the same old, same old.
Sure. Yeah.
Shout out to, like you said, Squeegee Tom, Mike Nichols, Sam, Frank, uh, Frank Rave. Rui is one of my guys too. I don't know if he's had an opportunity to pop on, but I want to give him a shout out too. I hope everyone's passion buckets are overflowing with suds and joy. And I hope
Yes.
that everyone's week is now wrapping up lovely. And, we take this into a wonderful weekend. So I hope everybody
Yes.
stays gold and kick ass and take names.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Have a great morning. Happy Fridays. Thank you.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace out. Boodaloop. And we're